If you start implementing these 10 health and fitness habits before the end of the year, you're going to be unrecognizable by the time the new year comes in. Let's get into it. My name's Ankita, aka your PT Bestie. We're gonna be covering all things health and fitness today with 5 fitness habits to start implementing and then 5 mindset/lifestyle things to start doing. I have my notebook, a cup of tea, and let's get into it. Starting off with the fitness habits, number 1 is going to be morning movement. I'm not asking you to join a 5:30 a.m. workout class, but I am asking, what if you went on a walk around the block before you started your first cup of coffee? I find that the morning sunshine and the fresh air really just helps to awaken me and reduce some of that anxiety that I feel first thing in the morning before my day gets started. The second fitness habit is going to be, I know you have a fitness watch that alerts you every 50 minutes of the hour to get up and move. This year, before the end of the year, we're going to start listening to that. Today that looks like just getting away from the desk and grabbing a cup of tea or just letting the dogs out. You're going to listen to that watch reminder every opportunity that you can before the end of the year. The third habit is, if you are already strength training, we're gonna challenge ourselves a little bit more and try to stick to the 8 rep range. What I mean by that is, if you've been doing, let's take your bicep curls, if you've been doing that with a 10-pound weight, that's awesome, but it's probably gotten pretty easy over the year to where you can easily do like 8 to 10. We're gonna go to a weight where we can do 8 comfortably, but if we were to do any more than that, we would probably struggle. A good kind of guideline to start with is going up in increments of 2.5 to 5 pounds for upper body exercises and maybe 5 pounds for lower body exercises, just because upper body is usually smaller muscles, lower body is bigger muscles. Going up in weights is going to ensure that we have a strong foundation and we're building out those old lady bones. Fourth habit is, we are not trying to get into 10K steps a day. If you're already doing that, great. But if you haven't, let's start with an easier goal of 5 to 7.5K steps a day. Research is kind of mixed on what the sweet spot is, but anything that is at least 1,000 steps more than what you're doing right now is going to help you just be more active, feel better, open up those hips, and just feel like the healthier version of you. And then the last fitness tip before we go into the lifestyle and habit tips is going to be to stretch every day before bed. I know this one is hard. I know this one is one that we already know, but let's just you don't have to do a yoga video. Let's just start with 3 exercises that you're doing. I personally love doing some cat-cow stretching, a figure 4 stretch, and then some upper trap stretching just to relax my shoulders. I'll hold this for like 30 seconds each, and it really takes me 5 minutes before bed in order to do, and it helps me ease into sleep. So those are your 5 fitness habits. Let's go into the 5 lifestyle habits. The first lifestyle habit, this kind of relates back to our sleep. I want you to put your cell phone at least 5 steps away from your bed. I personally put it on my dresser, not on my nightstand, but somewhere where I physically have to get out of bed and walk over to turn off the alarm. And this just helps me avoid doom scrolling first thing in the morning or getting stuck in the trap of just scrolling in bed. The second lifestyle habit is, your water bottle is now going to be your favorite accessory. I know for us millennials, we joke that we have an emotional support water bottle, but I literally live by that, because if you're bored, if you're thirsty, if you're hungry, you always have this water bottle around, and we all know we could use some more hydration in our lives. So your water bottle is now your new favorite accessory, whether you're going to work, the mall, running errands, making Amazon returns, that water bottle is coming with you. Third lifestyle habit, and this will really help with those 5 fitness habits that we talked about earlier, is you're going to open up your calendar or planner, whatever you use to track your meetings for the day, and you are going to block out your movement snacks. So this is going to be, let's say you want to work out 2 days a week, you're going to take like 5 to 6 p.m. and block it out and put it on the calendar itself so that you respect the time block for it instead of having to retroactively figure out when you're going to work out this week and what that looks like. I've been doing this for years, and it really just helps me be more proactive about prioritizing my movement during the day instead of retroactively trying to squeeze it in on top of an already crazy week where things are already getting busy and you just don't have the mental energy to allot more time to something else. Number 4 is you're going to keep a gratitude journal. I know, this sounds so woo-woo and so just like rainbows and sunshines. Shout out to one of my really good friends for getting me into this habit. Keeping a gratitude journal has really just helped me reframe some really hard days, especially when I was dealing with my own ACL injury and dealing with some chronic pain around that. It helped me understand that the whole day wasn't a total wash and there was something to look forward to, even if it was as little as being able to get out of bed that day. I find that the gratitude journal has really helped me put a positive spin at the end of every day and really make some of the darker days a little lighter. I personally use a bullet journal, but honestly, just like a composition notebook, the ones that we used to have in grade school, that works just fine too. You don't need anything fancy. No one else is gonna see this except for yourself. So find a system that works for you. I keep it in my nightstand drawer so that every night after I do my stretches that we talked about earlier, I do my gratitude journal and call it a day. And the last lifestyle habit, this is kind of like a mindset hack. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about your movement and exercise as a form of paying body rent. So what I mean by that is body rent is a concept that every single day that you wake up, in order to build the strongest and most future-proofed version of you, there is a movement investment that has to go into the day. It doesn't have to be something crazy. It can be, but some days it's like getting the step count in like we talked about. Some days it's stretching before bed, but it has to be an intentional block of movement that you are investing every single day that you wake up in order to build the healthiest and strongest version of you. I like to call this body rent. I want you to try to adopt this mindset because honestly, it's really helped me just rephrase my relationship with exercise, less as a punishment, but more as a privilege and more as something that will help me far beyond any aesthetic goals or body image things, but really just help me build my old lady bones so that I can continue staying independent, doing the things I love, and just being healthy and active. So those are my 5 fitness and 5 lifestyle / mindset hacks that I'm using this year to finish the year strong. If you apply half of this list, I promise you are going to be unrecognizable by the time we hit the new year and start running. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you in our next video.